Yes, people. It's your boy Shazad. We're back again on the finished article with all things football. As the title says, we'll be talking all things football, latest rumours, transfers, a bit of everything. And we'll be previewing the game week 1 of the Premier League. But before we do that, I'm going to bring on my boy Shazad and we'll get things started. Yes, Shaz. This is, if you don't know, this is the host with the most shows on this channel. He's on every single show. He's on all things football, all things wrestling, all things Sky Blue, Finished Article Reacts, Fergie Time. He's on everything, bro. This guy has no days off from this podcast. He's just on it every day. So I know you get sick and tired of seeing his ugly mug, but just bear with us. I'm not talking about your face, bro. I'm just talking about the mug you were using just there, bro. But bro, how's everything going? Everything good, bro? You good?
Yeah, good, bro. It's almost a weekend. Can't complain. So my fantasy football side out. So that's a good start.
Yes. Yeah, bro. Let's do it, bro. Let's start off with okay, people. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. We're on 109 viewers, I believe, at the moment. So we're on that race to 200. As always, subscribe. Get your family to subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. Get your pets to subscribe. Get everyone to subscribe. That's all I'm saying. The official Twitter and Facebook for the podcast up below, and our personal ones are here on the corner. If you want to shout us. If you haven't catched the video, we've done the prize draw video, so please go check that out. If you are the winner, reply to my message. I have messaged you on Facebook, but I haven't had a reply, so I'm probably going to give it a couple of weeks to give you a chance to reply, because I don't think I have you added on Facebook. So get yourself reply to the message and we'll get the prize out to you. We'll sort that out with you. If we haven't heard in, I'd say, about 2 weeks-ish, we're probably going to do another prize draw. Actually, probably end of the month. We'll give, end of the month, we'll give you to get back to us. If we're not heard back, unfortunately, we'll move on to, we'll do another prize draw and we'll get someone else a prize out. Before we do move on, though, finished article, Fantasy Football League. Go over to the official Premier League website where they have the Fantasy League. There will be a prize for the winner at the end of the season. We're all about giving prizes away right now. So we thought, let's get the Fantasy League set up for the finished article, and the winner will get a prize at the end of it. Invitation code is at the bottom. That's I7LMR and the number 0. Get yourself added in. There's about 12 people already added. We've announced it over on Facebook and Twitter. If you want to grab the code from there, it's on there as well, or it's at the bottom of the screen. What we'll do is we'll try and keep it up on the screen between the other banners that we'll be bringing up, just so it gives you a chance to grab it and get on and get yourself added. Like I said, the winner of that league will get a prize, and we're probably trying to look at doing a monthly prize, small little monthly prize leading up to at the end of every month. So whoever is at the top gets a prize, and then at the end of the season, the winner gets a prize. So if you're at the top of the league from now to the end of the season, you'll get a prize every month, and then you'll get the winning prize as well. So get yourself added; it'll be worth it. Trust me.
Absolutely, one not to miss, guys. Definitely.
But Shaz, the biggest news of the football world, basically, it is Lionel Messi, bro. He's gone to PSG. I want to talk about this because I think the last time we spoke on All Things Football, it was looking likely that he was actually going to stay at Barcelona. And Barcelona offered Messi a contract. Messi said he'd sign it. They come to an agreement. Messi went to sign it. And La Liga basically told Barca, you can't afford him. So because this is Barcelona's own fault. I'm going to go out and say it. They could have signed Messi to a new deal within the last year of his contract and avoided all this. But they didn't. They waited and they let his contract expire. They gave him that opportunity to even speak to other clubs in the last 6 months of his contract, which is just stupid. To have a player like Messi and not tie him down to another contract and let him speak to other clubs, it's just bizarre. But, Messi's heart is with Barcelona. It always will be. He was there for 21 years. And I don't think he'll love any other club the way he loves Barcelona, right? But it's just bizarre, man. Like, he was crying at the press conference on Sunday when he was telling people he's no longer at Barcelona. He's not staying at Barcelona. He has to go because the financial mess at Barcelona, basically. I mean, they're in so much debt. It's unbelievable that they're actually been able to sign players over the past few years with the amount of debt that they're in. And financial fair play, the La Liga have come in this season when they've tried to keep their biggest player and said, no, you can't keep him. You can't afford him. It's just mad. Like, he was a Barcelona player and his contract expired, and Barcelona have now lost one of the best players in the world because of their finances and because they were stupid enough to let his contract expire and try to sign him to a new deal. It's just crazy, Shaz. I'll let you speak about it as well, Shaz. I'm sorry, I've just gone on a bit of a rant there.
No, I was glad you had your rant because I wanted to have mine after. So I think this is pretty much going to take up most of the segment anyway, because we touched upon it the other day as well, but we didn't want to go too much into details. Mm-hmm. So basically, what happened is Shaz has alluded to it. Messi's a Barcelona legend, but Barcelona obviously, due to financial fair play and La Liga rules, were prevented from signing. But I think they dropped the ball or never had it because they should have tied this down a long time ago. The fact that you've got your best player walking out of your club into a different project is unbelievable to me because it just shows you how far Barcelona have fallen. Their president recently won the re-election. Now, this is Juan Laporta, who was there originally back in the early 2000s when he oversaw the development of the new Barcelona team where the Messi, Piqué, and all these guys came in. Yes. So he was brought back in to keep Messi based on the previous regimes.
So I think the previous president had a clash with Messi, and the argument was it's either Messi goes or that president goes. And obviously, Messi is bigger than that club. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go out and say it. Messi is bigger than Barcelona. He was probably the main reason that president didn't get re-elected for that club. So he could stay there. And then the club absolutely messed up his contract and his stay at the club by not signing him to a new deal. It's absolutely insane, bro, the way that Barcelona have dealt with this whole thing. But yeah, bro, we've got a comment, and I'm going to give you one guess to who it is, bro.
I know, it's our main boy.
It's our main boy.
Big up, Ryan.
Bring it, bro. There you go. Big up, Ryan. Commenting again. Really appreciate you always coming on, bro. Leaving a comment, getting involved. Really, really appreciate it. He's left another one. Bringing this one up. Leo is the GOAT, but this will improve Barca as a team in the future. It's true. That is true. Let's talk about that, Shaz. Go on. I'll let you talk about that first, Shaz.
I think Ryan's right in one respect that they had to move on, and the team at least will now know how to play together rather than being solely dependent on Messi. And his time is due to come to an end. I think it was just weird the way it happened, but you know what they say, as all good things have to come to an end. And but you know what? Speaking on that, if PSG don't win the Champions League this season, then they should all just retire.
They're a failure. If they can't win the Premier League with Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, they're a failure. They're a complete failure if they can't do it, bro. Now that they've signed Messi, they should be 100% favourites to win that Champions League, bro. But I guarantee they're not going to win it.
Oh yeah, they'll find somewhere.
I'm telling you, I'm saying it now, even before the season's even started, even before the group stages of the Champions League have started, PSG won't win that. They're bottle jobs in the Champions League, like Tottenham are in every competition they're playing. But back to what Ryan said, I agree with it. I 100% agree because, like I said before, Shaz, Messi is bigger than Barcelona, and that's a problem for Barcelona because he's such a big figure, and they have to play around him. They have to appease him. They have to keep him happy. Now that he's not there, fair enough, their finances are messed up, but they've got the opportunity to bring in other players now and play a different way of football. And Rayan's just mentioned this here. They won't be playing through one player anymore. More responsibility will be given to Pedri, Ansu Fati, De Jong, and other players, and they'll get an identity back as a team. Exactly. The identity of Barcelona was Messi. Do you know what I mean? That was their identity. It was Messi, and that's it. Because after Xavi and Iniesta left, it was just Messi. That was it. It was just Messi on his own. And obviously Suarez was there, but he was overshadowed by Messi as well. Because Messi's, such a big player or a big figure in that club. And just the last comment that Rayan's left. City will win it this season. That's Champions League. Obviously, we were talking about the Champions League when that popped up. Again, I think City have got what it takes to win the Champions League. Though they didn't do it, they didn't do it against Chelsea. They had a good chance of beating Chelsea, but they bottled it in the final. A lot of English clubs do bottle it, but Chelsea went out there. They won it. I don't know if I can say City are going to win it this season. And actually, I don't know, man. Is it a possibility? Yes. City are a great team. They've won every competition that they've been in besides the Champions League. And that's the only thing that that has eluded them so far in the 10 years that they've been in existence. So yeah, City can win it, but will they win it? I don't know, man.
Only time will tell, bro.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But another comment from Rayan, he's got him coming through now, bro. Imagine selling Suarez, who is the best striker of the past 10 years, to Atletico, and he wins the league with them. That shows how bad Barca have been run recently. Exactly, yeah. Barca have been run so bad, recently. They let Suarez go because I think the saying was that he was too old. But then they signed Aguero, who's roughly the same age. A couple of years difference between them.
Aguero was signed to keep Messi at Barcelona. But that's kind of defeat the purpose because Barcelona is now...
It's crazy because Suarez is apparently looking for a way out of his contract, bro. He hasn't even played a game for Barca and he's looking for a way out of his contract. Aguero, sorry.
No, that's true.
Because he went there to play with Messi. The only reason he's there is because of Messi. And now Messi's just disappeared. So, he's like, yo, what's just happened? You brought me in because of Messi and now you've got rid of Messi. Well, you didn't get rid of him. You couldn't keep him. What are you doing?
They couldn't keep a lot of players. That's the problem. So they had to refinance a lot of players' salaries and then he just bounced. But another comment from Ryan.
Yeah. I'm going to let you answer that one first, Shaz. I'm going to let you answer that one first.
They will if they sign Harry Kane. That's a big if because they don't have a number 9. And unless they solve that problem...
I disagree with that, bro. I'm sorry. Do City win under Pep? Yes, they probably will win the Champions League whilst Pep's around because he's a great manager. He's one of the best managers in the world. Okay, he's probably the best manager still active in football, if you ask me.
No, but they need a number 9. They need a striker.
Yeah, I don't think they do, bro. I mean, they got to the final last year. In last season, and they lost it to Chelsea, obviously. But if they get to the final again, will they win it? I think they will. And I hate City. I'm going to be honest. I hate City with a passion, bro. I'm a United fan. I hate City with such a passion. And this is me saying that they're going to win.
Oh, this one's the best one, bro.
Nah.
You know, win to the
Oh
Ryan.
no, come on, bro.
On the show, bro.
If they sign Kane, they could win the quadruple. For me, he's the best striker in the world, but apparently I'm deluded, bro.
Oh wow.
Shaz, I'll let you start on that one, bro. Go for it, bro.
No, I don't disagree with Ryan. Actually, I think he's right. Kane is pretty much the best striker out there. It's
No,
only Daniel Levy is basically priced him out of the move.
He's not the best striker in the world. Come on, bro.
Who is then? I'm talking about English striker. I'm talking about best
English striker. Right, English striker. Possibly, he could be one of the best English strikers right now. Right,
right service.
But in the world, like Ryan said, that he's the best striker in the world. I actually disagree with that. There's other strikers out there that I think are better.
Everyone's entitled.
And you just asked me, Shaz, who do I think is better? Right.
Yeah.
Around the world, there's a lot of strikers that are better than Harry Kane. Sergio Aguero for one, Luis Suarez, Erling Haaland,
yes,
Lewandowski.
Yes,
that's four that I've named just off the top of my head that are better than Harry Kane. They if you put them in the same bracket as Harry Kane, it's just crazy. Those four are probably four of the best in the world. And Harry Kane is up there with them. No, man, I disagree with that. Sorry,
look at Harry Kane's achievements at Tottenham. I think what Ryan's basically saying is he's taken them as far as they can, and he needs to go now. He needs to basically do what Grealish did, and if he doesn't make his move now, he's never going because this is his best opportunity, whether we like it or not.
Nah, so there's a couple more comments here from Ryan, so I'm going to go through these ones, Shaz. They're just coming in now, bro. For me, it's literally him and Lewandowski neck and neck at the top, but what separates it for me is Kane's passing ability. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Harry Kane is a bad player, right? He's a good player in a bad squad, in a bad club. I think if he goes to City, right? If he goes to City and plays with these players that they've got, and he starts winning trophies, you can class him as one of the best around, right? Because he's winning trophies. To be a good striker, you need to score goals, but you need to be winning trophies as well. Like, he's not won a trophy like in his whole career, and he's 27, 28. It's time for him to drop Tottenham and go to a bigger club. I don't care if he goes to City. I don't care if he goes to United. Heck, let him go abroad. Let him go to Real Madrid and prove himself abroad. He's proven himself in England as a good striker. Let him go abroad. I don't really care where he goes. Like Harry Kane, I don't really like Harry Kane. That's just my preference. I don't think he's that type of player that.
And that's the problem. Daniel Levy won't let him go for cheap. The problem he's going to price him out.
Daniel Levy is such a piece of crap, bro. How can you ask for 150 million for Harry Kane? It's just bizarre, man. That's just way too much, man. And here's the last comment that's just popped up from Ryan. Shaz. Kane is better than Haaland. Suarez was better than him, but he's on the decline and he's better than Aguero.
Oh wow!
oh dear, this is a comment that's just come through. I'm gonna bring this one up, Shaz.
I know.
You and Jan City can form the Hate Harry Kane club together.
Oh wow!
I don't know what to say, bro. I just don't like Harry Kane. I just don't think. I do think he's a good striker because he's decent in front of goal. He scores goals, but most of his goals are what tap-ins or from I just don't think he's the type of player that I'm ever going to like, bro. And it's just my preference. Don't get me wrong; he's a good player. Otherwise, he won't be in the England squad. Do you know what I mean?
Right? He does what he does what his job title tells him to do: score goals.
He scores goals, and that's what a striker needs to do. But for me, Harry Kane's not the best in the world. That's the point I'm trying to make. He's not the best in the world. Is he a good striker? Yes, he's a good striker. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he scores goals. And that's his job. If he weren't scoring goals, then he's a bad striker, right? But he does score goals, so he is a good striker, bro.
But no, I appreciate.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm part of the Hate Harry Kane club, bro. I'll get the T-shirt. I'll print that on a T-shirt and wear it proudly. I'll wear that, bro. I'll wear that T-shirt. I'm actually gonna get one printed and wear it now, bro.
Nice.
I have to.
Kane
has the passing range of a midfielder. Oh. Here we go. Kane has the passing range of a midfielder. He's so good.
No, he's right about that. He's right.
His passing is good. And I think if he was playing as an attacking midfielder, central or on the left wing or right wing, he'd probably be a better player than he is because of his passing ability.
But you know why Ryan's saying that? Because he basically plays the role of a striker plus creative midfielder because Tottenham don't have anyone to do that.
And I think if he played further back in like the attacking midfielder role, that he would be a better player than he is now because he'll have more space there and he'll be able to make more movement. I think that would make him a better player. But, you know, he's a striker and he's not going to drop back to central midfield or attacking midfield. Like, I think he's that type of player that can play like the Pogba role, bro. You know, that attacking central midfielder like Pogba or Fernandes. He's that type of player. To me, he's not an out-and-out striker. He's a striker, but he plays better when he's passing.
Imagine now you put him in, say, City, United, even Chelsea, for example. Let's just say, for example, and you give him the service that he craves. He wouldn't be running back and making those passes because...
No, exactly, bro. You put him in the squads like you just mentioned, United, City, Chelsea, even Liverpool, bro. I'm going to say, even in Liverpool's squad, he would get the service from the midfield that he needs to score goals. And that would make him a better striker, being in a better, around the better players. Because let's be honest, Tottenham's midfield is shit.
It is.
Bar Gareth Bale when he was there, the rest of them are shit. And Gareth Bale's gone back to Real Madrid, bro.
Bale was only on loan.
He came to Tottenham for a season, bro, and he hardly played because he was injured. He got paid by Tottenham, and he used it like a freaking holiday, bro. He was away on holiday and getting paid for that.
Well, he was mostly interested in playing golf anyway, so that's a different story. He loves his golf.
Yeah, man. He's more of a golf player these days than a footballer, bro. But he's back at Real Madrid, and I think he'll feature under Ancelotti. I think he will feature under Ancelotti more than he has under Zidane and other managers like that. So I think he'll get a fair run in the Real Madrid squad now because Real Madrid they're getting rid of Isco, who I think is a brilliant player. But yeah, that's crazy, bro.
No, that's
crazy, bro. We've just spent the last 10, 15 minutes talking about Harry Kane. Here we go. Here's another one, bro.
Go on.
Kane, Pogba, and Grealish are my three favorite players in the league outside of any Liverpool players. Grealish, one of my favorites. Yeah, he's a brilliant player. Pogba, he's always been one of my favorites, whether he's been at United or he's been at Juve. He's always been one of my favorites. Kane, you know where I stand on Harry Kane. Yeah. I've just mentioned, the past 10, 15 minutes have just been me ripping Harry Kane and you like defending him. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you are like Kane now, bro. You just absolutely hate him, bro.
Nah, but the reason I say he's not as good as people says he is because he's not won trophies. To be successful in football, you need to win trophies.
Who's going to win a trophy at Tottenham, bro? No one. No one's going to win anything at Tottenham.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying he needs to leave Tottenham this season. Because if he doesn't, I don't think next season City are going to want him.
What? Even if you put Wayne Rooney at Tottenham, he wouldn't have won anything.
Exactly. It's Tottenham that's the problem, not the players. It's just bizarre, man. So there's more comments coming through, bro. Pogba is clear of Kevin De Cross merchant, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Is that Kevin De Bruyne we're talking about? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Pogba's clear of him. I think Pogba's a better player all round. But don't get me wrong, Kevin De Bruyne is a decent player and he does some magic with the ball, but I think Pogba's just better.
You might as well ask Ryan what he thinks if Pogba could play alongside Mo Salah and that's an interesting combination.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. That would be interesting.
And
we've got another comment, bro. Spurs are incapable of winning trophies, bro. Yeah. I've been saying that for years, bro. I've been saying that for years. Tottenham are just bottle jobs. If they get to a final, they bottle it. I mean, didn't they get to a Champions League final and lose to Liverpool?
Yeah, they did.
Exactly. I mean, and they've been to other finals like FA Cup or League Cup, and they still bottle it, bro. So this next comment is actually coming from a Liverpool fan, yeah. So I'm gonna let this one come up and let you read it, people.
Yeah.
I think Salah and Mane are overrated anyway. By the season where Liverpool won the Premier League, I don't think Salah's done much. And Mane, all Mane's game is his speed. He gets the ball and he runs with it because he's fast as anything, bro. I mean, if you had a faster defender than him in the other squad, he's gonna get caught. He's gonna be exposed. He's gonna be in someone's back pocket. Salah, I do rate Salah. I think he is a good player, but yeah, I do believe he is overrated. People do have overrated him. Yeah, I think it was the season before they won the league that Salah had a good season, not the season that they won, just like Ryan's just mentioned there. Actually, the season we won the league was Salah's worst season. Yeah, I think it was the season before that he had a really good season, and they still didn't win the league. That's crazy. That was crazy. That was a crazy one, bro. I think there's just another one popped up there. When Salah isn't scoring, it's like we're playing with 10 men. It is, man. Salah is a good player. Yeah, you're right, though, Ryan. He is overrated. Go on, Shaz, sorry.
That I think for me is right, because Salah, for me, if he ain't scoring, Liverpool tend to struggle. Yeah. I think they need him on form, so it'll be interesting to see how they start the season as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think like United have relied on Fernandes last season. Since he's been at United, basically the 1.5 years he's been there, I think Liverpool have relied on Salah more for goals, and that's exposed Salah as as not being as great as people say he is, basically. and I do like Salah. I mean, I think he's one of the only Liverpool players I actually rate.
That's true.
Yeah. So there you go. Oh, sorry, bro. Crap, what's going on here? The year we won the UCL, he wasn't that great. In 17-18, he was on a madness in the Champions League. Yeah, bang on. And this is from a Liverpool fan, this next one, you people. There you go. I think we'll finish third.
Oh, wow, Ryan.
Oh, no. Ryan's opening everything up here, bro. He's opening everything up here, bro.
You might as well open the
Bruno is a real fraud. Can't stand him. Wow. Do you know what? I'm not even surprised you said that, because you're a Liverpool fan. I'm not even surprised you said it, bro, because you're a Liverpool fan. But you know what? I mean, Bruno is a great player. United have relied on him since he's been there to score goals and to set the goals up. And when he doesn't have a good game, United don't have a good game.
Yeah, that's obvious. It's really,
and that's been obvious this last season. When he had a bad game, or he wasn't playing the way he normally does, United were having bad games, bro. And that's a problem. You can't rely that much on a player. No. I mean, there's more comments flying through, bro. There's more, bro. Even I don't rate a lot of our players. Yeah, I think Liverpool need to sign more players this season. I mean, they've just got rid of Wijnaldum, and obviously they've not replaced him with anybody. And I think Liverpool could sign Declan Rice. I think he would fit well into the Liverpool squad. And Declan, I rate Declan Rice. I think he's a good player, but he'd fit well into the Liverpool squad because he's good at what he does.
So this is coming from Shaz, who doesn't want Declan Rice at United because he doesn't think we need him, but we'll fit.
We don't need him. I'm going to be honest. United don't need Declan Rice, but Liverpool need a player, in that position.
That's an interesting one. That is, actually. Let's have a look what it says.
Oh wow,
he's on it, bro.
No. I want this one, bro. Bruno is everything that I hate in a footballer. You're gonna need to elaborate on that one, bro. Because I think he's a good footballer. I think he's a great person.
Maybe his personality or something. We'll find out.
Maybe I don't know, man. That's it's not that I'm a Liverpool fan. I love Pogba, for example, but I hate the way Bruno plays football. Fair enough. I mean, not every player, you're not going to like every single player, because obviously everyone has their own way that they like football. Like Harry Kane, for instance. I mean, a lot of people like Harry Kane. A lot of people rate Harry Kane, but I don't.
No, that's a fair point. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll let you bring some of the other ones up, bro.
Go on. Let me see. This next one is Alisson, Trent,
Alisson, Trent,
Van Dijk,
Van Dijk,
Matip, Robertson, Fabinho, and Thiago are the only players I rate highly. Alisson, I like. Trent,
Trent's decent. Don't get me wrong. I do like Trent. I think he's
Van Dijk is a beast. Definitely a steal when you signed him. Matip, yeah, he's good. Robertson, pretty good. Fabinho, yeah, he's one that can. Thiago is good. I don't think Liverpool have seen the best of him. Be interested to see how.
Thiago is a good player, man. I do like Thiago, and I don't think we've seen the best of him yet at Liverpool.
No,
Rian, bro. I mean, do you want to jump on the show, bro? I can send you a link right now, bro. If you want to jump on,
get him on. Bro.
Just reach out to me on Facebook, bro. I don't think I've got you added, but I can get you added, and I can send you a link if you want to jump on, bro. I'd love to have you on so we can have these talks like whilst you're on, bro. It'd be I think it'd be better. We don't need Declan Rice. We've got Fabinho. Is Fabinho good though? Is he better than Declan Rice?
Yeah, he's good player.
He's a good player, but do you think he's better than Declan Rice? Because I know how highly you rate Declan Rice.
Well, if you're asking me honestly, then yeah, Fabinho is better than Declan Rice. From what we've seen, Declan Rice is up and coming. He miles better ahead of him, I'd say. I only said Declan Rice because I think he's up and coming, but he's overpriced for what West Ham are asking for.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the fee that they want for him is realistic. Because like I said, I don't rate Declan Rice. I don't think he is as good as people are saying that he is. But I'm not saying he's a bad player. I think he is a good player, but he's not as good as people say he is. I don't think he would do well in the bigger squads like United or City or even I don't know. I think he'd fit into Liverpool, and I'm not saying Liverpool aren't a big club because they are. They're a top six club, but I think he'd fit in well at Liverpool than the other places like or even Chelsea.
No, exactly.
And I'm going to go out and say it, Shaz, because this one's going to open one up for you, bro. I think he'd do well at Arsenal.
Declan Rice.
Yeah. I think a player like Declan Rice right now at Arsenal would help Arsenal in the way that they are. And I know how much banter you have with Saul about Arsenal, bro.
I think he would do great there. I think Arsenal would love to have a player like that on their books.
Yeah, definitely, bro, definitely. And I think that should happen, bro. I think moving to a club like Arsenal for Declan Rice would be a good move. It'd be a step up for him. And I think he'd automatically go into the starting 11 like Bruno did at United. And I think he'd help them concede less goals because of the type of player that he is. No, but there's a couple of other comments from Rian. I'm just going to bring them up as well. So Bruno is all about GNAs that are goals and
assists.
Which I hate. He doesn't care about the ball, and he has a low football IQ. I think he has a good football IQ. To be fair, I mean he's done some killer passes. But yeah, I mean he's not got the best IQ in football because when I watch him play, when he makes passes, I'm always like, why doesn't he pass it to the other player? Why is he passing that way? Why is he not passing that way?
Yeah,
and that's just me because I see the open space, but he might not see it. Because obviously he's on the pitch, I'm watching it on a camera, I'm going to see it, but he's not because of the way he is, the way he's looking. But yeah, Thiago did improve towards the end of the season last season. And I think going into next season, I think this season we'll see more from Thiago at Liverpool. We'll see, I think he'll improve a lot more this season, and I think he'll be a better player this season for Liverpool. This one's a shame, man. Rian, yeah, man. Definitely, we'll get you on sometime soon, bro. He's about to jump on over at Sarcasm City with Flawless. Big up to Flawless and Rian, bro, all the time, man, all the time. But yeah, this answers the question that I asked you about Declan Rice, bro. Fabinho is clear of Rice, which is fair. I think Fabinho is a good player, and I don't even rate Declan Rice, so that's neither here or there for me. That one, bro. But yeah, man. Where are we, man? I'm just trying to bring something else up. So, I mean, Well, let's talk about Lukaku, bro.
Lukaku's back at Chelsea. He's done like the full 360.
He's done a round trip, bro. He's just done a round trip from Chelsea. Where did he go after Chelsea? Was it Everton?
No, he went West Brom. Then he went
West Brom, Everton, United,
then
Inter Milan, and now he's back at Chelsea. That's just mental, man. He's done that's a long journey just to get back home, bro. He could have just gone from Manchester to London instead of going to Italy first.
Lukaku, I think basically he had a great season in Italy. Did well. Like I said, he did well for United. I just think that he didn't get much of an extended run. I remember his goals against PSG in the Champions League, that comeback that night. So he's got the killer instinct, and it'd be interesting to see how he gets on at the club.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. I think Lukaku back at Chelsea makes sense because they needed a striker after the bad season that Timo Werner had. And I think it'll give him a chance to prove that he is a good player. He proved that at United. I don't think he really needs to prove it again.
But yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, bro. I think it's going to be really interesting to see the way that he does it at Chelsea again. I think it's going to be an interesting season all around just because of the signings that we've had in the Premier League. Moving on, though, bro. Moving on. The man Varane
tomorrow
will be unveiled by the looks of it tomorrow.
Yeah.
As officially as a United player. He finished his medical, I believe it was today.
Yeah.
They're sending the paperwork off for him to be registered once that contract's signed. So there is a possibility that he could play in the United game against Leeds. Which I did say that yesterday in our Fergie Time segment, bro.
More importantly, he needs to be signed tomorrow so we can put him in our fantasy football teams. So make sure it happens, guys.
No. Even if he's not signed tomorrow, once he does sign, you can put him in from next week. Obviously, you'll have to transfer someone in and out. I mentioned the Football League fantasy. Finished article has a fantasy football league over at the Premier League's official fantasy football. Invitation code is below just now. If you want to jump on there, get yourself signed up. Like we've said, there will be prizes every month for the person who finishes at the top, and there'll be a prize for the person who wins the whole thing at the end. There are a couple of little bits that I wanted to talk about. I've got them on my phone. Let's see. Marcelo Bielsa signed his extension at Leeds to carry on as being a manager. Great move from Leeds. I think he's a brilliant player, brilliant manager. He's done well with them to get him, back into the Premier League, and I think it'll be good for him to stay.
True.
Yeah, so he's officially signed. Another thing I wanted to touch on: Leicester City have announced plans for an expansion at the King Power Stadium. So they're trying to increase the capacity to 40,000. So they're going to be doing significant developments to the surrounding area. But I think they're going to try and do something similar to what Man City have done to the Etihad.
Yeah,
I think. What are your thoughts on that, bro? What are your thoughts on that?
No, great development. Leicester obviously going on an upward trajectory. Speaking of developments, your boys Glazers need to revamp Old Trafford before it falls apart. Otherwise, the stadium's going to crumble. But yeah, no, great initiative by Leicester. And good to see them upping their development.
Definitely, man. I think Leicester have gone from a team that were in the Championship. They've come into the Premier League. They've won the Premier League, and I think they've established themselves as a good team with the way that they play football. And I think the big six clubs, especially some of the ones that haven't done so well recently, have been overtaken by Leicester.
Yeah,
Leicester. So, I'm going to say it because, and I'm not taking shots at anyone here, I think Leicester for the past few seasons, for me, have done better, and I think they're better than Arsenal. They finished higher, I think, than Arsenal last season. But to me, I think they've established themselves as a threat within the Premier League. And it'll be interesting to see the developments of Leicester and the type of players that they'll bring in, because they had that season when they won the Premier League, and then the season after they were in the Champions League, but we haven't seen them. We haven't seen them hit that type of form again, and a lot of people are calling them a one-season wonder. And I don't agree with that, because I think they're a good team.
No, they just.
I think they've sold Mahrez, which he was part of the Premier League winning team. They sold Kante, and those two were key players in that season where they won. Kante is one of the best defensive midfielders in the Premier League. And for them to sell him and then not replace him with someone at the same quality, that's hit them hard. And the same with Mahrez. Having a player like Mahrez who scored you your goals, who got your assists, and not replacing him with a player of the same standard has hit them as well. So that's two players that they've got rid of that were key for their championship win, Premier League win. And then not replacing them with high quality players at the same level, which they could have done because they got quite a lot of money for both of them. And I think that was a bad move on their part. I mean, they could have gone in and brought, I don't know. I don't even know who they could have bought in to replace them, but they could have bought some high quality players, established players to replace them, and maybe that would have helped them stay maybe top 3 or 4 the season after, and it may have helped them in their Champions League campaign to get further than they did, because I believe they got knocked out in the group stages, didn't they? So, and I think that's where that's why they're still struggling to reach that form now.
It'll be interesting to see how they get on this season.
No, definitely, bro. Definitely.
But it's going to be an interesting season, and we'll watch it unfold tomorrow. The start of the season, Arsenal are playing Brentford at home, so it should be a cracker.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Definitely, bro. But folks, there is going to be a new show out tomorrow, but it's not going to be on YouTube. It's exclusively over on the Finished Article Twitch channel. So get yourself subscribed over there or followed over there so you can see this new show. It's going to be live over on Twitch. And once it's finished live, within 24 hours, it'll be uploaded as a pre-recorded video over here on YouTube. So you can still catch it on YouTube, but it won't be live. So you won't be able to obviously leave live comments and interact with us whilst we're doing it, unless you follow us over on Twitch. But yeah, bro, it is getting quite late. And I know you've got work tomorrow. I've got work tomorrow. So we might have to wrap this one up now, bro, unless there's anything else you want to talk about, bro.
No, it's been a great show. I appreciate the love and support from Ryan, as always.
100%, man. 100%.
And to all those who have been tuning in. But until next time, take it easy. We'll see you soon.
Yes, people. Official Facebook and Twitter at the bottom.
And the invitation.
And ours are here. Where's that gone, bro? It's just disappeared. There we go. I don't know. Where's it gone, man? There we are. That's the one I was looking for, bro. Yeah. The invitation code for the Fantasy Football League over at Premier League Fantasy Football is below. Get yourself signed up. There's going to be some great prizes for every month. The person who finishes at the top at the end of the month and overall winner is going to get a prize as well. So you can get yourself some prizes for free. There's no entry fee. It's just free to join. And you can win some prizes. So why not? It's a win-win.
Absolutely. So it should be a fantastic season. Stay tuned for more content as we bring you special things tomorrow. But we won't reveal that now. Tune in tomorrow.
Yes, bro. Don't go too far into that, bro.
All I can say, it's going to be a cracker. That's all I will say.
Tomorrow's going to be a good one, bro. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, actually. I'm really looking forward to it, man. Because we've been looking at doing this for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So I'm actually looking forward to it, bro.
No, that's true, but guys, take it easy.
So I'm gonna chip now, bro. You're gonna chip. We're gonna call it a night on this one, and we'll see you over on Twitch tomorrow. And as I said, the video will be uploaded here after. But get yourself, take a note of the invitation code. Get yourself signed up into that league, and win some prizes. And until next time, too sweet, and see you tomorrow, people.
See you tomorrow, peeps.